Okay, now it's recording. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Leslie Dalencour, and I would like to welcome today with us to the program Miss Haiti World, Ludwin Norcilus.
That,
Bienvenue. Welcome, Ludwin. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have you on the program.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Dalencour.
You
It's
can
a,
just call me Boom Boom. I know you're in Vegas now, and
yes,
because the pageant is this Saturday,
yes.
talk a little bit about you, and then after that, I want to know what's your goals and your aspirations, and what are your plans for the future, your plans for future Mrs. Haiti world as well. So first, start by telling us who is Ludwin.
Okay. Well, there's so much I could start with. I could say my name is Ludwin Norcilus. I am born and raised in Haiti. I was literally born in Port-au-Prince, in Delma to be specific. And then I came to the US at the age of 12, went to school, went to college, graduated, and then I became a entrepreneur. I do
Yes.
have a where I help people with credit and with health insurance, life insurance, and those sorts. And I decided to start doing pageantry about 3 years ago, and I started with the Mrs. International pageant system, and I
Yes.
for Haiti International back in 2020 and 2021. Last year, I was runner up, and then I tried again for the Mrs. World pageant system, and I ended up being Mrs. Haiti World 2022.
That's wonderful. That's so
Thank you.
So that was a big party and then a big pageant. And where did they held that pageant?
For Mrs. Haiti World,
Mm-hmm.
I was I was awarded the title, and they usually have the pageant in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. So now you are in Las Vegas right now, and you came since last Saturday, correct?
Yes, yes, I have been here since the 10th.
And so, what does the preparation for to become Miss World, Haiti World? It's quite a big honor and a big etiquette that you have on you there. A lot of people are looking at you, and you're representing us all over
Yeah,
the world.
that's true. That's true. So, pageant prep is a lot. I would say first thing first is health and fitness. I had to make sure that I was fit enough for a whole entire week because we are on our feet all day long when it comes to rehearsals. Because at the end of the day, any pageant is an actual show. So anything from the beginning to all the way to the crowning. We have segments throughout the show that we have to be prepared for. So we have to make sure the stamina is there. So that was my priority this year, was just health and fitness, getting ready for that. And also mental fitness as well, because as you meet so many different women from all over the world. We are all qualified, we are all beautiful, so it really matters. Like, you have to be able to articulate what is your platform, what do you care about, and how can your community support you, and also what organizations can you work with throughout your reign.
And and for example, in that pageant that's going to be on Sunday, is there going to be a part where you have a specific talent that you're going to sing, dance, play the drums?
No, okay. So with this pageant system, there is no talent segment. Usually, a talent segment is for anyone that's like a teen pageants or preteen pageants. Usually, may have a talent segment, but for anyone that's Ms. or Mrs., they usually don't have a talent segment. So it's either your national costume, which is a costume that represents your country, and then you have the evening gown, and you also have swimsuit. Now, I've heard some pageant system will substitute the swimsuit for athletic wear, so
Mhm.
that's an indication of that. But it's usually about 3 segments like that, and your
And
interview.
and do you have sponsors that are taking care of helping you, helping you travel to get there, helping with the dress? Because I'm pretty sure the making a pageant dress, particularly for Miss World, Miss Haiti World, it must be something extravagant and beautiful. Do you have any pictures of that?
I do not have any pictures yet, but they will be released because the pageant has their own photographers that take all of our pictures the whole entire week.
Excellent.
So when it comes to sponsors, I did get about two sponsors for this time frame. One of them is Positive Assistance. What they do community outreach, where they teach about health and
Mhm.
um, open and make sure that you don't have any AIDS or HIV, anything like that. So they do that outreach, and they also connected to a primary care location as well. So anyone that they meet while they're out in different areas of the city, they refer them back to the primary care location to get checked. Also, the next company I got sponsored by is No Limit Health and Education. They are a mental health facility, so they have a lot of therapists that is there that can help anyone who is dealing with any type of
Right,
issues.
right.
Personal, it could be marriage, it could be divorce, whatever the issue is, they can definitely contact them and have a therapist help them out.
Now, where are you based? Usually, what's your base? Because I knew, um, ladies and gentlemen, I was gonna have, you said Ludwine, correct? Not
Ludwig,
Ludwin,
yes.
Miss Haiti World, Ludwin. I was gonna have her last week, but she was in Orlando preparing to go and do that trip. So it was gonna be too much for her. So that's why we decided to do it via Zoom. So we'll be able to let you know all about that. Is that pageant gonna be televised? And is there a place where we'll be able to take a look at it? One, and also very important, we need the people to vote for you.
Yes.
Go to vote.
Yes. Okay. So two things you asked about where can people watch the actual event. So there is it's this is actually pay-per-view. It won't be on national television, so it's pay-per-view. So there is a link that I can definitely send to you, and people can go to either my Instagram, which is Mrs. Haiti World 2022, and click on that link. It'll take them directly to the live view, and then they purchase to view it, the whole entire show. We have the preliminaries on Friday, and then we also have the final show on Saturday.
At what time on Saturday?
Saturday is from 5 p.m. I want to say till about 9. It's usually about 3 hours. And
Right.
then on Friday, it will be from 1 p.m. till about 4, I believe.
Okay. And now, if the people want to vote for you, where do they go?
So at this time, they are having a photo contest for all the contestants. So whoever has the highest votes gets to go to semifinals, which is pretty much being in the top 15. So someone can go to the pageant's website, which is mrsworld.com forward
Um,
slash.
you know what? Say it for me again a bit slower. I'm going to try to write it down and have
Sure.
screen.
Yeah. So that is MRS World.
MRS
World.com.
world.com.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then forward slash
/
delegates
delegates.
dash
Mm-hmm.
2023
2023
dash 2.
dash
2.
2.
Yeah, number 2.
The number 2. Okay. Excellent. So it's missworld.com, delegate, no, / delegate dash 2023-2.
Yes, that
Okay.
will take the direct link to all the contestants. So
Mhm.
all you have to do is just scroll down to my photo. I'm wearing red. I should be right after Guatemala. And you just click on my photo, it'll take you to the voting area. So you can choose how many votes you want to do. I believe they are $2.50 per vote. And there's no limit actually. So it's up to the person to vote as many times as they can. I believe it is PayPal, so you could do either you log into a PayPal or you do it as a guest.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that it will tell you once you are in that site, it will tell you what to do. I'm definitely going to go vote for you because I really want you to win.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Any questions for you? And they're going through my head now. Um, after the pageant, when everything is finished, are you going to prepare for next year, the next Miss Haiti World? What are you going to do for work as for the pageant to
Okay.
prepare somebody else to replace you?
Okay.
Are you
So
are you uh are you Miss Haiti World to life?
no. I only Miss Haiti World for Mrs. Haiti World for only 1 year. So during my reign, my platform is about mental health,
Yes.
more likely mental wellness. So it, I would pretty much would create content with whether it's on YouTube or on my Instagram regarding that type of topic. So it can range from personal development to spirituality to career life, health and fitness, and also professional development as well. So any topics regarding those five categories that I will be talking about throughout the year. And also, I would be looking for companies, organizations that would like to also sponsor or be in, or I would become the ambassador regarding those topics as well. Now, before I got into pageantry, I launched what I called Femme Haitienne, which is a networking organization for vibrant and powerful Haitian women.
Mhm.
So I launched in 2019 and we did what we call a self-love brunch. It's a
Mhm.
once a year brunch around Women's History Month, which is every March. So I would have a big brunch where it's been growing for the last 3 years. COVID kind of stopped for 1 year, stopped us for 1 year.
Yeah.
But moving forward, with my reign this year, I would like to add what I call a mastermind retreat, where
Mhm.
I would have different guest speakers to come, and we would probably go either outside the country or to a cabin retreat. So that's one of my goals during my reign. And then after that, then they'll have another competition, and then I'll crown my next queen to be Mrs. Haiti.
But you know what? You could also do some little conferences and travel through the state of Florida and all around and speak to other ladies and make the organization grow a little bit bigger. That
Of
would,
course.
for you. How often you come to Miami?
Uh, Before the pageant, I want to say every other month. Every other month I am in Miami. Now with this too, I am open for booking. So any company who have any type of event going for the next 8 months, I am
Yeah,
open for engagements. Yes.
that's excellent. That's excellent. What else could you tell me about yourself? Uh, what could I say? Let's go.
Okay, so I believe one of the questions that you had for me were if I can be like a can I help with the kidnappings in Haiti?
Yes, that was quite a big question. I didn't want to ask.
I know. Okay, so naturally, I have seen pageant winners get involved in politics. There are some pageant winners that also will work with the government as well, but that varies on the level of lobbying that the person chooses to do And also, it varies based on the pageant system as well. With Mrs. World, we're not heavily involved with politics. However, if the ambassador um, of Haiti in DC would like for me to make a trip to discuss ideas, that is something that I can do. However, whoever is the winner has to stay within the duties that the pageant system give them.
Yes, but you would have to travel to Haiti.
No, I believe we have an office in DC.
Oh, that's
Watch,
excellent. Excellent. I lived in DC for 35 years.
nice.
I ran for the cold. I cannot take the cold.
I don't blame you. You know, this whole entire week it's been between 30 to 50 degrees here. So
Do
coming
you
from Florida,
imagine?
yeah, coming from Florida and being an island woman, it's not the best for me. So
And particularly right now, there is a big storm um going toward the west coast. So
mm,
in the middle of the country, that would have been even worse. What are what would you list as three top priority for you for this coming year during your reign?
okay. One of my big priority this year is to let people know that Mrs. Haiti World exists because a lot of times what I've seen that women will compete in pageants and that Haiti doesn't give as much support unless you go to Miss Universe. And Miss
Correct.
Universe is one of the biggest, you know, pageant system in the world. However, we have other pageant systems as well that women can also still apply. So I believe the top five usually is Miss Universe, Miss International, Miss World, and then you also have for the married women, Mrs. America, Mrs. World, and I believe Mrs. International. So there's options out there for women who would like
Yes.
to. So one of my goals is to make sure I have enough speaking engagements as possible to let people know that the system exists for one, and that I want to encourage more women to, you know, move forward to apply and find themselves in a position to where they want to lead others, or at least they want to
To
empower others.
share, yeah, and to
Yeah,
share their views.
yeah. So as many TV interviews that I can do, as many speaking engagement I could do, the better, because I want to raise the profile of all the Haitian women out there. So that's one of my big goals. And the second thing is as well is to raise awareness towards mental health as well. And one of the key things I want to do is possibly find 2 to 3 organizations in Haiti that already started something like that. That way, if they need resources from America, maybe I can help them find those resources as well to bring back to Haiti. That way they can help women, whether they are single moms or divorcees in Haiti, that they can help them with, overcoming any type of postpartum or women's health situation that they may be going through.
That's excellent. That's really great. Do you play any instruments?
No.
You sing?
I I used to play piano back in the day. I it's been a while, so I haven't tried. So maybe if I start touching, I might remember some keys and some notes. But for the
But
most
do you
part,
sing?
I don't sing. I know. I wish.
Haitian doesn't sing. Everybody sings in Haiti.
No, you know how we have Haitian churches, and people want to bien passer devant pour ba louange, chanter pour bon Dieu. I can do that, but a full blown singer, I can't. I also dance ballet, so there's that.
Okay. Um, are you willing to work closely with the Haitian diaspora, all the Haitian people that are around the world, to have a dialogue for mutual support and suggestion?
Yes, I believe last year I attended a conference where I think it's called L'Unification de la Diaspora Haïtienne.
Mhm.
And I was there actually as Miss Bomba.
Yeah.
But when I was able to hear them out, see like what their vision. So yes, I'm always open to attend any type of gathering that involves diaspora here, diaspora in Europe or elsewhere in the world, and having that conversation.
Oh, that's a great idea. What makes you the most happy?
Music.
Music.
Yeah. Especially compa. There's nothing that brings joy to me like when that beat drop, when that solo drop, and you just close your eyes and you just feel the music. That brings me so much joy.
And what's your most favorite style of music?
Compa, of course.
Compa. Very good. Very good. I had another question for you. What would you consider your biggest legacy that you're gonna be leaving to the upcoming generation or the upcoming Miss Haiti world?
Uh, that is a great question. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would have said that I would like to create apartment complexes in Haiti. But as I'm moving towards this mental wellness department of my life, I would like to open a women's shelter in Haiti. That is one of my lifetime goals.
And don't you think that we need a lot of education and also medical help over there
Absolutely, yes.
for
I,
our youth? Because what do they have to look for in the future?
That's true. That's true. So one of the key things that I've learned by going through the whole pageant systems is that there are a lot of ways to create key partnerships, whether it's with your county that you live in America at least, or certain organizations that can actually donate their time there or donate funds as well. So that is something that I'm looking to get more guidance, especially with the Mrs. World organization on how to complete that.
Do you have a specific website that people can get more information about you?
I don't have a
Instagram.
specific I don't have a specific website except for my Instagram and my Facebook.
Okay, so on your Instagram, can you repeat that also?
Sure. It's the same for both Facebook and Instagram. It's Mrs. MRS
Uh-huh.
Haiti World 2022.
Okay. Okay. And on where you vote, it says Mrs. World. It didn't say it says mrsworld.com slash.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 2022. Okay. And what else could I ask you that could be good for people? We need people to vote. We need you to go out there and vote. This is going to be out tonight. So I hope everybody gets to vote.
Yes, so definitely and also if anyone still wants to be a sponsor because sponsorship is not only for this weekend. Let's say I don't win this weekend, right? I'm still Mrs. Haiti World for a whole entire year. So
Correct.
any like to work with me for my reign, I'm open to that conversation and also
Sure.
how sponsorship works. Yeah.
Sure, definitely, definitely. Well, listen, I want to really thank you. Thank you so very much for joining me on the program tonight. And I wish you the best. And I hope that when you come down to Miami, you come to visit us in our studios and we have another interview and we'll talk about more things.
Absolutely. I would be delighted, Boom Boom. Thank you for having me.
It was really a pleasure. Uh, Miss Haiti World, Ludwin Nausilus. I'm
Yes.
Dalencour. Have a wonderful evening. I love you. Bye.